Hello, my dear students. I hope you are all doing good. Welcome to Geography class. Today, we are going to start Chapter 6 Asia, the largest continent. So, let's start. Introduction to the continent of Asia. Dear students, first of all, look at the map. On the world map, Asia is shown using red color. Asia is the largest and most populous continent in the world. It means that Asia is not only largest in area but also in terms of population. There are 48 countries in Asia. Asia is the birthplace of many religions like Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, Jainism, Christianity, Islam, Sikhism and Shintoism. So let us now discuss two of the religions, namely Taoism and Shintoism, briefly. Taoism, also called Daoism, that is D-A-O-I-S-M, Daoism, is a philosophical tradition of Chinese origin which teaches living in harmony. On the other hand, Shintoism is practiced in Japan. Shinto is an optimistic faith as humans are thought to be fundamentally good and evil is believed to be caused by evil spirits. The purpose of most Shinto rituals is to keep away evil spirits by purification, prayers and offerings to the deities. The deities in Shintoism are known as Kami, that is K-A-M-I, Kami. Now let's have a quick look on some facts about Asia. The largest cities of Asia are Tokyo in Japan, Seoul in South Korea, Jakarta in Indonesia, Delhi in India, Mumbai in India, Manila in Philippines, Shanghai in China and Karachi in Pakistan. Some facts about Asia. Let's continue with that. The world's two most populated countries are in Asia, namely China and India. China is shown with red color in the map and India is shown in orange color. Asia is a unique continent due to its diverse culture, economy, population, landscapes, plants and wildlife. Let's study this in detail. Diverse culture means every country in Asia has its own culture. Some countries like India have so many different cultures within. In India, the culture of every state is different from another. Next is economy. There are different economic levels in the country. Some Asian countries like Japan and Singapore are economically developed. On the other hand, India is a developing country and Afghanistan is underdeveloped. Population density is also diverse. Bangladesh is a very densely populated country. On the other hand, Mongolia is sparsely populated due to presence of cold desert there. The countries are also diverse when we talk about landscape. One can find mighty Himalayan range at one place. At other place like in Indonesia, you will find rainforest because that is an equatorial region. You will find Arabian Desert in the west of Asia, also known as Middle East, and Deccan Plateau in southern part of India. Some plants and animals are also unique to some countries, like Royal Bengal tiger is found in India and panda is found in China. Dear students, now let's discuss about some ancient civilizations that flourished in Asia. First civilization is Harappan civilization, which flourished on the banks of the river Indus. That is why it is also known as Indus Valley civilization. The river Indus flows in the countries of India and Pakistan. On the map, this civilization is shown with blue color. The second civilization is Chinese civilization, which is shown in red color on the map. It flourished along the banks of river Huanghe. Third civilization is Mesopotamian civilization, which is shown in green color on the map. This civilization flourished on the banks of the two rivers Tigris and Euphrates. In the picture, on the left side you can see Harappan civilization, which you will study in detail in 9th standard history. Dear students, now let's learn a technical term. The term is Eurasia. A combined continental landmass of Europe and Asia is called Eurasia. In other words, Europe and Asia together known as Eurasia. That's all for now. Thank you so much.